Hey everybody, this is Fatman from the Holler. And as always, if you like my videos, hit like and subscribe. This is a part 2 video on Little Dixie Lake. And I decided to get out of the truck and do a little walking because I want you guys to see this is a big lake. And I'm glad they put these rocks in here. Because a lot of these city type people will come out here and build bonfires, and you're not supposed to have a fire at this lake or swim in it. It's for fishing and boating and having a motor, preferably troll motor, nothing over 5 horse to create big wakes. As you can see, this is a big lake, and it's not a small lake, and there's a lot of stuff you need to navigate to have fun so you're not hitting logs and stuff. As you can see, it's got privies, barbecue grills. I'll zoom in on that. Tables you can sit at and have a barbecue, etc. And I want to do more videos on this. It's a rainy day. I'm not wearing a coat. I'm wearing shorts. Not quite prepared for the weather, but I'm generally hot-blooded. As you can see, it has a little concrete asphalt trail, and it leads over to the nature trail, as you can see. And it comes out on both sides. And a lot of folks like to jog and stuff down here, walk their dogs on leashes. It's not a bad place. It's a place I spent a lot of my childhood. And as you can see, it says no camping, no swimming, no fireworks, don't litter. Closes at 10 p.m., opens at 4 a.m., no fires. Because a lot of folks don't like to follow rules. And here's another one. It shows what you can keep. Largemouth backs, 6 is your daily limit. Their protected growth limit is 12 inches to 15, between 12 to 15 inches when they're in growth cycle. They don't want you keeping those. And then a crappie you can keep 30, and there's no limitation. Catfish combined with channel and blue catfish 4. All other fish like bluegill, brim, if you're in the south, depending on where you're at in the United States, bluegill and sunfish and that. Perch have different names, and then all other fish combined is 20. So, you know, and then if you look at the bottom, it says pole and line fishing only, which means no jug fishing, limb lines, trout lines, etc. And you can have max of 3 fishing poles per person. That's made by the Missouri Department of Conservation. And then at the bottom, it says responsible recreation. If you feel sick, stay home. If you don't feel well, 6 foot apart from people, because that's the COVID thing. The boating and fishing, barbecuing, it's been a good recreational family time. There's also great bird watching. And I lived in Millersburg majority of my life, almost all of it. I've been out here over 40 years. And I have a lot of family history. My family lived out here long ago. A lot of family members, all the way back to the 1800s. One of my cousins, which was Nonnie Sapp, he was a coon hunter. And everybody remembers him. But he had diabetes and he passed away before I could ever meet him. But this is just part 2 of the lake. And this is, you can see, there's plenty of places if you got kids and stuff. Great place to be. One of my favorite places to be in the world. And there's handicap parking, as you can see. And it's actually got asphalt where you can park on it. It's one of my favorite places and will always be in my heart. This is where I come from. I spent most of my teenage days here. Most people was into drugs and stuff. And being in nature is something that's always gave me the freedom to stay out of trouble, find my spirit. Because I'm a spiritualist of nature. I'm grounded to the earth. And here's something I despise more than anything: Steak and Shake. People leaving their trash. I don't know why they do that. Or keeping teeny fish to have a fish fry, which is just unhumanly abnormal to me. Because I have a lot of Cherokee in me and a lot of Irish. And I won't take more than I need. I'll take exactly what I need, but I ain't going to take a baby. I'm not going to harvest a baby fish and go through the trouble of skinning it, because I catch and release. And over the years, I've adapted methods to where I use proper fishing hooks for catfish. You can see them in Bass Pro, Walmart, Cabela's, or any kind of, or even Dick's Sporting Goods, or Academy Sports, and they're rounded hooks. So when you're catching a catfish, where you can successfully release it without hurting it or injuring its eye, when you set the hook, it doesn't go in its eye. It sets in its lip, and its lip's pretty much cartilage, and it'll heal pretty well. So that's that. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to do a part 3. I really want to, of the north side of the lake, which is right now I'm on the east side of the lake, which is where the handicap side is. And the other side is a little hard to see because of the destruction of trees. But from right here, if I zoom in, you can see where I was just at across the lake, where the spillway is and the dam, etc. But that's all. I just want to show you guys Missouri, for some of my subscribers, viewers of anybody, and the people that love the outdoors as much as I do. And that is all. And everybody have a wonderful week, and I hope everybody has a safe Thanksgiving, depending on where you're at. And as always, much love from Fatman and from the Holler and crew.